Erica Olsen, and welcome to Inside SoCal. Once upon a time, foraging was a way of life. Now it's more of a pastime and one to be mindful of in order to fully enjoy these unearthed delights.
It's almost like a mushroom spidey sense that you get. And you just get this little voice comes, whether it's your own intuition or it's the mushrooms are trying to communicate.
Let's go find some chanterelles,
Let's do it, yeah.
When the farm-to-table movement hit the culinary scene, so did foraging, the act of seeking wild food resources in nature. And now it's become a fun pastime for people, a way to get out and explore the wilderness.
So Brando, here in the Santa Monica Mountains, we're out here to explore. If someone wanted to do the same and go foraging for mushrooms, how do they even begin?
Well, I would start by saying they need to seek out an expert. They need to seek out somebody who has experience in the area and has a relationship with the land, leaving no trace. When you go out to look for things and gather and move things around, try to leave the environment looking exactly how you found it.
I've heard it called like Easter egg hunting. That's the thrill of the chase. Yeah.
It's like an adult treasure hunt, yeah. Learning about finding mushrooms is all about learning how to read the landscape. In this case, one of our most treasured and edible mushrooms is also one of the best hide-and-go-seek players, and it is the California golden chanterelle, and you can find them by identifying the types of places they like to hide in. And in this case, we can actually see where the mushroom's pushing the leaves up and out of the ground. And
oh my gosh, and that color too. Oh my gosh, look at that. How can people be mindful of not picking poisonous mushrooms?
You don't want to play around with identifying mushrooms with anything in the wild. The best way would be to get a book and join a mycological society. Yes, this is actually a deadly toxic mushroom, the destroying angel, but it's fine for us to handle it and look at it, to study it and learn about it. We just don't want to eat them.
Not only is foraging a great way to enjoy the outdoors, but it's also fun because you just never know what you'll find.
Oh, there it is right there.
They're like everywhere.
Yeah, they are. All we needed to do was slow down and get closer to the habitat.
Over at Providence, one of LA's premier restaurants complete with 2 Michelin stars, Chef Cimarusti also has a passion for mushrooms and the people who forage them.
I'm like a mushroom kind of nerd for, like from way back. Used to actually be a member of the Los Angeles Mycological Society.
No way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not proud of that, but it's true.
I would be, it's cool.
Yeah, it was cool, it was cool. So these are California golden chanterelles, harvested from the Lompoc area, right here in, central California. And these are from Vito and Olga Pasqua, who are foragers that we've been working with for the last several years. This is about 70 pounds, and this is going to last us until the next time Vito and Olga come visit us, which will be next Wednesday.
Every time we see them, and we walk in with the mushrooms in the kitchen over there, every one of their faces is just, I'd like to see their face, and
they're in awe. They touch them, they smell, they take pictures.
They touch it and they smell it. That's a thrill.
How do you prepare and cook a mushroom? Is there any tips you can give to people?
Bring them home, store them in a paper bag. That would be my first choice. You don't want to wrap them in plastic. Don't put them in anything that's airtight. They have to breathe. The other thing I always find with mushrooms, like just a little bit of lemon. A few drops of lemon juice reveals, I think, a little bit more of their true flavor. Really makes them so much more delicious.
Tell us about the dish that you're about to make for us.
Okay, so we're going to prepare a dish with Vito and Olga's chanterelles. Beautiful rockfish that comes to us from Eric Hodge, who's a local Santa Barbara fisherman, and then some herbs from our rooftop garden. This is just sea salt and a little bit of Espelette chili powder. We're gonna just saute it in olive oil until we get a little bit of color. Then we're gonna flip it over and we're gonna add butter to the pan. So this process is pretty simple. You can do it at home very easily. I'm going to start sauteing our chanterelles. So I'm gonna add these to the hot oil and just allow them to cook. And I'm not gonna mess with them for a while. These are now ready for the plate.
If somebody isn't able to go out and forage, where should they find their mushrooms?
So right now you're going to find them at the farmers markets, local farmers markets. They're only around for a few months out of the year, so why not celebrate them?
For more tips on foraging, head to kcalnews.com/Inside SoCal. I'm Erica Olsen. Have a great Sunday.
Inside SoCal is presented by Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.